I have been there. I've been where you're at. You're all alone, you're lonely. There's nobody with you. Everybody's gone. You walk by and look in every store window, and you see all the couples together, in love, showing their love. But you have no love. You're just by yourself. No kids, no girlfriend, nothing. There's nothing in your life but you. Let me tell you something right now. Do you know that a lot of people beg to be in your shoes? But right now you can't see that because you're blinded by society. Society tells you that you have to have kids and be with somebody. That's the only way your life is fulfilled. You have to accept society's rules. So when you're looking at that airport parking lot, thinking about jumping, thinking about your life, thinking about what should you do, don't wander around in those airport parking lots looking to jump. You got a life ahead of you that you know nothing about. There's a reason why you're alone. Because God wants you to be alone. It's a reason for that. Because He has a special mission for you. It's something He wants you to do before He sends chaos into your life. And that's how it would be. Having a relationship now is not good for you because you won't be able to handle it. It'll just be more turmoil in your life. You need that quiet time. You need that loneliness to get yourself together. And I always think about the lonely trucker. The trucker always has something to do, even though he lives one of the most loneliest lives in the world. But he knows he has a job to do, a mission to do before it's all said and done. Survival is the trucker's life. And that's how you have to look at your life, as a lonely trucker.
Ashley, are you okay? You look like you've been crying.
It's okay. I'll be fine. There's nothing, honestly.
It's Jacob again, isn't it? He broke up with you again.
I said it's nothing, okay? Don't worry about it.
Why do you continue to let him do you like this? Aren't you tired of getting hurt?
Ryan, I know you mean well, but this is between me and Jacob. Just stay out of it, okay?
Look, I'm not trying to get into your business, but if someone keeps hurting you, you should let them go.
You don't understand. I just love him. He was my first.
Have you thought about being with someone different? Trying something new?
Like who, Ryan? No. You're my best friend. It just wouldn't work.
Why? Why not?
I've known you since preschool. It wouldn't work out.
Am I nice?
Yeah, you're the nicest guy I know.
Am I handsome?
Yes, you're very handsome.
Am I nice to you?
You've always been nice to me and kind. You know how to treat me well.
If I have all the qualities of a man that you're looking for, why do you keep friend zoning me and dating guys that hurt you?
Actually, I've never thought about it like that. I've just always seen you as my friend, like a brother to me.
That's the point I'm trying to make. I know you very well. I know what you like. You know what I like. I know what makes you happy. And you know what makes me happy? We'd be the perfect couple. We have great chemistry. We're great friends.
I understand what you're trying to say, but it just wouldn't feel right with me. I couldn't do it.
Ashley, you may not know it, but I admire you. I think you're the most beautiful woman in the world. And I know you deserve better. I'm not saying I'm the best guy, but I'm willing to try. And I think you should think about it.
And have you ever been in this situation here? You love somebody, but they don't love you back. I've been in many situations like this. You pour out your heart, you give it all you got because you've been admiring her for a long time. And you finally have enough guts to come clean. And that's what a lot of people go through that I know. Workers, co-workers, friends, they love somebody there. And it can be at the job. But they're so scared to tell them because they're afraid of rejection. I sit back and I watch so much of that. Sometimes give advice. It's so many times that you see somebody and you think they're taboo because they're your friends. And you don't want to approach them and tell them how much you love them and how much you think they would be good for you because you don't want to be rejected. You don't want to be talked about behind your back. So you let it go. You stay lonely. But let me tell you, if you don't confess your true feelings sometime, you might see a good thing just drift away. And you'll never know if it would have worked. So those people that I'm talking about, think about it for a minute. You got so much love in your heart for that person that you drift around and you don't say anything. But just think, if you don't say anything, how would they ever know? The way you feel is something that can eat you apart inside. That's what makes you lonely. The feeling you have inside. So when you're laying there thinking about that person, it's time to get up and make a move. Forget all this being scared, wondering what she's thinking. You'll never know unless you make that move. And when you see a guy like this, look at that ring, and he's been thinking about this for a while. And he said, you know what? I'm tired of being lonely. I'm gonna finally take initiative in my life and make that move. Because that's the only way you're gonna know. The only way you're gonna find out is by making that move. I've been in these situations many times. So I'm talking to you from experience. You can't lay back and don't say anything, because that will eat you up more than anything. Most people who stay lonely are the ones who've given up, who just can't hack it, who choose to stay lonely. Because if you don't make that move from your heart, or pray to God and ask Him what to do, you're going to always be in the same rut. So you got to go ahead and take that chance. You got to walk up to that woman you love or you admire and let them know how you feel. Even though she might think you're 5150. You can't think about that. She could think you're crazy and there's something wrong with you. And everybody was right. They say you were a creep. And I should have listened. Why are you over here in my face? You're going to hear all that. But before you hear all that and be shamed and shamed, You got to tell her how you feel. You got to let her know. Take that chance. If it doesn't work out, then it wasn't meant to be. But if it was meant to be, when you go ahead and make that confession, it's going to work. Because God wanted it to work. That's the way you got to look at things. You got to look at things with positivity. The law of attraction. You got to believe that he or she is for you. And nothing is going to stop you. Nothing is going to get in your way. You got to go get it. You got to have that courage. Because guess what? She might say yes. And if she says yes, your whole life is changed. For the good or bad. But you got what you wanted. That's the main thing. This is Egg Dog 8. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, comment and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.